Hello there people, this is Mr. Critic and you're watching my Let's Play of Panzer course. It is part 12 of my LP and also part 12 of Introduction and Tutorial. So, yeah, since I have nothing important to say, let us now proceed. We will start with the end of the 5th tutorial and see what happens in the 6th tutorial. I have to admit, again, I'm completely honest with you, I checked, the 6th tutorial, not the map, well, a little bit, what I can see, but whether or not I can give elite overstrength power to all of our units and still purchase, new units. But you will see what I mean. So, okay, now this is it. Let us end the turn. And we have a decisive victory, as you remember from the previous video. Again, outstanding, Oberst Wagner, yada yada yada. So we have one more lesson to learn. And now let us see from our superior officer, which is, who is actually an SOB. You will see why. Now listen to him.
This is the final training exercise, Herr Oberst. Here at Kiel, you will be expected to apply all the lessons you have learned so far, in addition to handle limited naval warfare. All of your primary objectives are unreachable by land, and so you have been issued transport vessels and a suitable naval escort in order to access your goals. Any friendly unit can be loaded onto a naval transport at a friendly port, and disembark on any vacant land adjacent to your transport. In addition to these naval assets, we have granted you access to one final unit type, the strategic bomber.
Cool.
Strategic bombers serve two distinct roles. For anti-ship warfare, they are armed with mines and torpedoes. They also perform high-altitude carpet bombing of enemy-controlled cities.
Just like Aladdin.
Carpet bombing is not as effective as the precise strikes a Stuka can deliver, but is invaluable for suppressing your enemy's forces, as well as destroying his supplies of fuel and ammunition. Seize all of your objectives, complete the mission, and then report to Kitzberg for graduation. Should you fail to breach the enemy defenses, you will fail to graduate. Leave me standing there like a fool, and you may not live to regret it.
So you see, suddenly, we were like, I don't know, a pet pupil, and suddenly threats? Is this really necessary, Herr commanding officer, superior officer? Yeah, whatever. So let us now proceed. Now this tutorial is slightly different than the 5 before it, since I have not played it all the way through when I was testing this game, mostly because I grew tired of the tutorial, but also because I don't like naval battles. You do remember this from Panzer General, from my LP of Panzer General, I'm sure. It's not that I don't think they are interesting, but I hate subs, and also a lot of things about naval combat are just too random, and even sometimes when you do your best you can still lose, and I hate this. I think you should be rewarded for good tactics. Okay, now new equipment. Pioneers. Finally. They are in most aspects pretty much the same as grenadiers, but if this is true, they cannot get rugged defense. So, you know, fuck them for the time being. I will not upgrade any infantry to pioneers. But this is an interesting unit, a Heinkel. So it's a level bomber, or if you prefer, a strategic bomber. It's good against, useful against naval targets, also, you know, ground targets, and we'll use it. Now let us go, you know, to the shopping part. Strategic bomber. So as you can see, now we can read about it. They perform bombing raids from great heights, so they are less precise, but they are also less vulnerable to air defenses. They cause suppression, they destroy fuel and ammo reserves. This is pretty much the same as in Panzer General. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm back. But you know, they still can be attacked by the enemy fighters, so they have to be protected. Also, one feature from Panzer General: they can destroy an enemy city or an airfield. Well, I never liked actually this, you know, possibility. Never used it on purpose in Panzer General, so I'm not sure whether or not this will be useful in Panzer Corps. Anyway, we have seen everything. Now to the well, you know, to the replacements and overstrength of our units. As you can see, units to deploy 22, units in reserve 19, so we can purchase 3 more units. But first, we will give elite replacements to all of our units. Like I said, before I started with this video, I just wanted to check if it is possible to give elite replacements to all of our units and still purchase the units that I want to purchase, and it is possible. Yeah, so this is a sort of not interesting part of the game, but you know, bear with me, guys. So this is for the artilleries. Now fighters. One thing I've noticed, we only have 2 fighters, and I forgot to ask you guys about how many fighters do we actually need in this 6th tutorial. And I am, you know, kind of in favor of having an air superiority at all costs. So with 3 units available to purchase, I have decided to go for 2 fighters and 1 strategic / level bomber. Perhaps it is an overkill, I'm not sure, you know, because like I said, I did not play this tutorial all the way through. Did first turn, maybe second turn also, but then I had the feeling that, you know, I had enough of preparations for the LP and stopped abruptly. So now we'll purchase 3 more units. 2 of them will be fighters. Here we go. Fighter. Another fighter. So now we have 4 fighters. And we'll purchase also 1 level bomber, because you know, we already have an auxiliary unit, so I'm hoping it will be enough to deal with the enemy's navy. One thing I really wanted to check was if we want to upgrade our grenadiers to pioneers, do we have to pay the full price? If I tried this before, I completely forgot about it, so give me a chance now. Grenadiers, pioneers, yeah, full price. Again, I'm not sure why. I would think that these two types of units are of the same family, you know. Both are like commando units and everything, but yes, I was wrong. Perhaps Broken pioneers and pioneers are of the same family, others are not. Okay, now we have still 126 of prestige remaining. Let us take a look of the map. Sorry, my sig. Okay, so this is the map. One victory objective is on this island. No. No. No, this is not a victory objective. So, okay, my total bad now. So we only have, okay, we only, yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. So we have victory objectives only here. So here, here and here. But still, I would very much like to take over the objectives on this island, since there is an airfield here and we will have to supply our air units, you know, not to bring them all the way back to our airfields on the mainland. So yeah. True. Okay, I think I'm not wrong about it. So yeah, we'll go for this airfield, meaning that we will send our paratroopers at least here in this area. 2 paratroopers, Fallschirmjäger. So here we are. But also we will have to support them with our fighters, and also we will have to, you know, use tactical bombers, level bombers and everything to assist. So yeah, here we are now. So 1 level bomber, newly purchased one, goes here. 1 tactical bomber. I was, you know, counting the hexes, so this is why I'm pretty sure I'm doing, well, maybe not the right thing, but you know what I mean. Still something that, you know, should be done. Okay, paratroopers. Okay, 1 here, 1 here, and we'll bring 2 fighters along. Probably because, as you can see, there are no airfields left here, you know, on the left, in the southwest. There is 1 airfield here, so we can expect some opposition, and 1 is on the island. So we'll, you know, use our 2 more experienced fighters to protect these units here. As for the rest of the air units, we still have 4. 2 fighters, 2 tactical bombers. And the only room for them, you know, actually for us to place them, is here. So tactical bombers have inferior movement compared to fighters, 11 versus 13. So tactical bombers in the front, here, and here, and fighters here and here. Okay, now for the not so fun part. We have to place our ground units into sea transports. Most of the action will take place here, not on the island, but we still, I believe, we should support our paratroopers when they are attacking the targets on the island. So we'll give them for support 1 tank, 1 infantry and 1 artillery. Should be enough. I don't think we should go for 2. It will be an overkill. So, and yeah, one more thing that I know actually. Here we see an enemy sub. I know that most, if not all, of the enemy's air fleet is hiding here. So we'll try, you know, to disembark our units where they are, you know, somewhat safe at least. So here, 1 inf, 1 tank, 1 artillery, and now we have how many ground units? 9 ground units, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available axes. And here we also have an auxiliary unit. These are pioneers in a landing craft. So 7. Okay, so let us go for 2 tanks, which we will try to disembark where, you know, they can advance east as soon as possible. Now 2 imps probably here and 2 artilleries here, or maybe, yeah, no, 2 imps and 2 artilleries. Okay, with 3 more units remaining. What else can we do? I'm guessing we could place 3 units, 1, 2, 3 here, so they can, if we of course win the naval battle, they can advance towards this victory objective immediately. Well, perhaps other units will as well, but you know. So, 1 more inf, 1 tank and 1 artillery. And I believe this is it for the deployment part. Yeah. Now we will save. Okay. nothing else to move. And now I'm sorry, but I really, have to go and powder my nose. But this will be done very quickly, and then we will continue with our video. And turn. So we have to capture all of the objectives with at least 6 turns remaining for a decisive victory. And we have 21 turns, so 15 turns for a major victory. That's it. So let us save again, so we can start immediately. Little pause, be right back. Yo, I'm back. So before we begin, just have to tell you something. Lately I was thinking, about terrorists and those people that, I don't know, take other people hostage, and then they have some ridiculous demands and everything. I don't know, release some crazy fucks from the prison, or I don't know, retreat your forces from wherever. But I was watching again the rerun of the Battlestar Galactica, and for me, if I would, to take some people hostage, my demand would be, bring me Kathy Sackhoff, Grace Park, Trisha Helfer, and last but not least, Lucy Lawless. And I wanna be their sex slave, and after they are done with me, not only, I promise, I will release all of the hostages, I will be a model citizen for the rest of my fucking life. These are demands that I would actually understand. Somebody would say, no, I want to see, some great tits on national TV, and then I will comply and I will, start behaving. But holy crap, I was of course kidding, but one thing I do not understand, I'm not a pacifist, I believe that sometimes you have to fight, to protect yourself, your family, your friends, but otherwise, I really go for live and let live. We are in such a strange world, so. Well, sorry for this, but I read, about my sick. I read about this shit, and I do not understand why people have to be violent. It's not necessary, folks, we have better things to do than to kill one another. Okay, but now let us kill some units in the game. This is only a game, of course. So, yeah. Here we are. We will now fly with our level bombers and attack some targets. So, you are the first one. Neutralized. This was not my plan. Shit! Actually happened? What is this, a white flag or something? Okay, this is my first experience of this, so sorry guys, not sure what to think. We have more air units. We cannot reach this artillery though, so with our fighters maybe? No. No. Strange. Strange, strange, strange. So what we can do, we can bring our units in sea transports closer so they can disembark on the next turn. Okay. Zzz. I'm sorry. Okay, now for the transports here in the northwestern sector. This is actually what I did during this pause, you know, trying to find out where can we place, move most of our sea transports, so, you know, as many as possible of our ground units can disembark. So, okay, you can go, well, you can go here, you here, you are an auxiliary unit, so I don't care that much about you, so you can go here. Okay, just in case, don't fuck something up, you know. I have a tendency to do so. Hey! What's wrong? Okay, okay, better. So, here, here. You can go here. You here. You here. And this auxiliary unit here. Yeah, this is a strong point. Now, these two units in sea transports will advance towards this victory objective. However, we will bring our naval units back to protect them. I don't want a direct confrontation with the enemy's navy, since I'm not sure it will actually go in our favor. So now we'll just bombard this infantry. No result, but some suppression at least. No kills, I mean. Now this sub will retreat. The same goes for this sub here. And our destroyers. I don't want to engage the enemy until we have some air support in the area. That's the whole idea. Okay. This really looks like a white flag. I don't know. Maybe. Now we will bring our paratroopers closer. And we have more paratroopers. And now is a good question is whether or not do we attack this fort. Strong point, actually. What else can we reach? Our fighter here can and will defend other units. So these two fighters, inexperienced ones, can also fly closer to help. I see. Okay. Like I said, now this is really a blind LP. This is why it is taking me so long to decide, since I really do not know what to do. So, okay, you can fly here and protect this level bomber. Okay. Another level bomber will come closer. Good. Now one more fighter can come here. And a tactical bomber can now attack this imp, I believe. Shitty result. What happened with the suppression? Okay, suppression remained. Okay. Now for the air units, we still have 4 of them to move. Good. But one thing is for sure, we have to protect this tactical bomber, and we will. Most definitely we will. So here we go. Now we fly our fighter here, since all of the other air units are protected, and we could use some scouting. Yeah, I see this sub as well as you can, but okay. Now our tactical bomber will attack this fort, says 2-2. But first I want to check if we can also fly this tactical bomber close enough for support. I mean for it to be protected. Yeah, we can. Okay, so here we go, attack. Shit. This was terrible actually, but okay. We'll protect this tactical bomber with our fighter, and I believe we have no more units to move. I'm just hoping I did this correctly, you know, since I do not want to start losing units, you know, in the last of the tutorial. So we'll give the enemy its turn. Our prestige is 126. Ah, damn it. Click to continue. What happened actually? Okay, this is a tactical bomber, Junkers 87A, a Stuka, but worse than ours, and has attacked our sea transport. Okay, but I see another unit, and this is actually Messerschmitt 109D. I believe this is the same unit that Herr Oberst Wagner used. Air attack of 12 compared to our fighters with air attack of 14. Yeah. So again we are dealing with some inferior equipment, so thank God for that. So enemy units here, okay. Now just let me take a look of the naval units. We don't see enemy naval units at this time, so I'm hoping they will remain, you know, in this part of the battlefield until we can find them and destroy them all. Okay, so now we save. Take a little pause, do one more turn, and probably then finish the video. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. So, before we do anything else, I have decided to disembark our units. So, here we go. And here. And now for these two as well. Very nice. I was actually, you know, and I believe I will do this. I will ignore this Stuka, since it is, well, I don't think it presents any sort of a danger to our units. And now we also have this pioneers auxiliary and two more units in sea transports then that we will disembark on the next turn. So here we go. Now for the paratroopers. No, not paratrooper just yet. More disembarking. Grenadiers, artillery, tank. And now I have a feeling then that on the next turn we will be able to take over this objective. So our paratroopers will disembark, but try to get as close as possible to this airfield. Nah, not good. Wind is a factor when we are trying, to disembark our paratroopers. This artillery has a range of 2, so now we are quite safe. But we are also not close enough to take over this airfield just yet. I mean, on the next turn. So, yeah. One thing I also noticed that we get half of the suppression for our Fallschirmjäger when we send them, when they have to jump out of the airplane, which is kind of logical, so I do not mind. But I have noticed this in a previous scenario, just forgot to mention it. Okay. Now we will attack this fort again and then fly here, since we will try to destroy this fighter. Unlike this tactical bomber, this fighter is sort of a priority target. Very nice. Fly here. Okay. Now one fighter will come here to 5, and the other one, these are both not experienced fighters and they need some experience, so now we'll get it. Again. Don't bother me with this shit. Come on. So the fighter is gone. And now for our battleship, we will attack this inf. We have a range of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go here and attack. Only suppression again. God damn it. Well, at least one good thing about is now we can use our Stukas. And fly them here where they are protected by our fighters. Or maybe here. Yeah. Okay. As for the rest of our targets, yeah, perhaps I made a mistake again. I should have flown Stuka somewhere to scout, and now, since I did not do this, now we can't see shit again. So, starting with this new plan of mine that we will not be watching all of our auxiliary units, we will now advance and see if there are enemy naval units in the area. Not here. How about 1, 2, 3? How about here? Not here also. Have they retreated? If so, I'm happy about it, you know. I don't want to confront the enemy's navy just yet. And now we can actually use our destroyers to attack the positions here. So here we go. 1, 1. I'm going for the mass attack, but I guess for the naval units it just doesn't work, so okay. Ah, shit! Okay, but it was sort of fair. Here we've lost 2, here 1, here nothing, and we have destroyed 3. So, yeah, kind of fair. What else can we do now with our air units? So this Stuka here could probably fly here and attack this artillery. So this is exactly what we'll do. A shitty result. Now we'll level bomb. Oh! So even an anti-tank gun can bring back, you know, the city from having a white flag to being, in this case, an airfield, from having a white flag to being completely operational. Okay, something new again. We live to learn, most definitely. So now we'll level bomb this unit here. Fly here. And level bomb it again. Very nice. Now one fighter, of course, providing that all of our air units are well protected. Okay, this is an enemy unit, so we do not care about it. Here we are protected. Okay, so yeah, one fighter will fly here, and the other one will strafe this inf. So here we go. Nothing else to move. Yeah, we have enough time in this video to actually do yet another turn, so we will. So now we'll give the enemy its turn and see what happens. Shit. Shit, again. Ouch. Casualties, I just have to see. Okay, still we haven't lost a single unit, which is good. But now suddenly we see the enemy's fleet, which is very, very nice. Since we will have to deal with the enemy's fleet sooner or later. Okay. 1-5. Okay, so first we'll shell this fort, then we'll destroy it and advance, and then with our tanks we'll try, you know. This is a newly purchased unit, I believe. Yeah, it is. So, okay, even in the tutorial an enemy can purchase new units. Good. So now we save the game. Just the last posse for MrKritik and one more turn, and then we finish with this video. Be right back. Yo, so I'm back again. So let us start from the northwest. First we'll shell this fort, and we'll shell it again. And this fort is fully suppressed, so now we will destroy it. Excellent. We take over this non-victory objective. Where else can we use our artilleries? Here, in the island. On the island. So we shell this inf. Still an entrenchment of 2, but full suppression, so now we will destroy this unit as well. Very nice. So we are clearing away all of the enemy units, and even though I would like, you know, to level bump well, this inf and this anti-tank gun, now we'll focus on the ships. So here we go. Marvelous. So this is a heavy cruiser. Now we'll also attack the light cruiser. A trade-off. First some good luck, then some bad luck. And we do not get suppression when we attack ships. Okay. Fair enough, since we used torpedoes, I believe. From, you know, from what we all read, you know, in the beginning of this video. So here we go. So 2 units suppressed. Now we'll also bring our sub into the area. Here. And attack. No, not only one. God damn it, this was a bad result. Okay, now the other sub can I'm not sure just now. We could go here to scout, or we can send our sub here to deal with the enemy's fleet. I don't know, but one thing I am sure of, even though these two cruisers are now both tempting targets, I want to actually attack this air defense. You know, so suppression of 7, yeah, completely suppressed. Why? Since I want to send our tactical bombers, you know, to reduce the defenses here. So first we'll attack the Stuka and fly here. Oh, excellent, it's gone. And now for our two Stukas. One will go for the air defense, the other one will go for the artillery, and artillery is now the more important target. So for the air defense, you, and for the artillery, you. Lovely. Are we now sure what we want to do with the rest of our units? No. Guess not. What is... Ah, I see. Now we have a fighter here which is free to fly anywhere. So... Sorry, my stick again. So perhaps first we should deal with this air defense. 04. Yeah, we should destroy it. Otherwise we'll have problems, you know, with our air units. So okay, now we'll destroy this air defense. Very nice. And now, as you can see, we have 1-6 if we attack, but this is not good enough. We will shell, I mean we will bombard this anti-tank gun and come closer. Yeah, it's time to move our sub as well. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here. 1, 2, 3. We'll attack again. Again, no casualties on either side. So you can move here. What happens if we attack now? Still 2-6. So, okay, we'll attack again with our destroyer. And again, no casualties. God damn it. We can move here. Do we have anything else? We can use against this anti-tank gun, you know, just to... What, now 3-6? Seriously? Two, 6, 3, 6. I see, so Also, naval units were part of a mass attack. Okay, again something new for me. Sorry guys, I didn't know that. Okay, but now first we can advance with our infantries. And now with our artilleries. And now we could strafe this anti-tank gun and then so strange, really. Okay, so now we'll strafe this artillery and fly here to protect both of our level bombers and also scout to see the rest of the enemy's fleet. Very nice. Move here. No enemy's fleet in the area. So I'm guessing we can go for, yeah, we can go for strafing this anti-tank gun here. Yeah, true. 0-1. And now we'll attack it and force it to retreat and surrender, I hope. No, 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 no. Attack! Lovely! It's gone. As for our units in the sea transports, we'll disembark them immediately. So I believe now all of our ground units in sea transports have been disembarked. And we have 2 more air units to use. One is a Stuka. The other one is a fighter. Is everyone protected? If it is so, then I have a special plan for these 2 units. So these 2 are protected. Here as well. Okay, so since we can do whatever we want to do, we will now attack this artillery. Or maybe, give me a chance. 7. Wow. Such a good result. Oh, damn it. And you can also attack. Wow. Wow. Give me a second here. Is it actually possible for us to take over this airfield on this very turn? This would be, you know, freaking amazing, but so we go for no. We go for this artillery, destroy it. I need a little pause, sorry guys, but I have to think about it. We're at yo, back for the last time. This is from Blackadder, you know, from Baldric. Fear not, my lord, because I have a cunning plan. Now, will it work? I'm not sure, but I have an idea. We'll use Stuka to attack this anti-tank gun. Wonderful. now this Messerschmitt to strafe this artillery. No, no, no. Only one? Bitch, you sure you're not a hobbit? Sorry, South Park. Yeah. Now the idea was actually to force this artillery to retreat and this anti-tank gun to retreat, or alternatively to destroy both of them, but suddenly I have a bad feeling that it will not work. Yeah. Silly me. Okay, so we can reach this anti-tank gun, and we can also... Okay, entrenchment of 2. Oh, god damn it. 2, 1. 1, 3. 0, 3. If only, you know, I felt good about forcing this artillery to retreat, but I do not think it will happen if we attack it with our paratroopers. So, change of plan now. You move here, and you move here. And now, can we perhaps destroy this unit? If not, well... Yes! Yes, thank you, God of Panzer Corps! This airfield is now ours, and yeah, we will attack this battleship. Come on. Perfect. This artillery we will move closer. And this is actually the last unit to move. Whew. Okay. Turn 3 out of 21. I think we are doing a great job. I am kind of afraid that now these paratroopers will be destroyed, since I have a bad feeling that these two units, you know, I mean light and heavy cruiser, are not the only heavy ships in the area, but you know, at least now we have this airfield. And let us check the map. Well, you know, we are doing quite well, and we will take over this non-victory objective as well. This is, I believe this is a victory objective here. Yeah, it is. And it will be ours on the next turn, but not in this video. It's going to be too long anyway, so, you know, Marcus and all other people, viewers that like, you know, to drink some beer and eat popcorn with the long video, yeah, this is for you guys. We have to save, most definitely. Replace. Okay, we have already saved, but just in case, you know, I have to do it. So, let us give... Oh, no, we have to give the enemy's turn. Sorry, almost forgot about it. So, enemy's turn. Again. Evade. Okay, our sub has survived. Yeah, but now this is it. This is it actually. So now we save. We have survived everything. I do not want to even look at the map, but just for you guys, here we are. A destroyer has arrived, and no more enemy air units. So, my dear friends and viewers, thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.